Man, you know what it is. What's up? What's happening? It's your boy Q Walker, aka Nephew Q, but I'm gonna go by something a little different today. I'm going by Sticks. A little quick story behind the nickname Sticks. My cousin who passed when we was little kids, man. Even as adults, he would call me Sticks, and the reason for that is I was so super skinny. He said when I walk, my legs look like two sticks walking. So for the rest of my life, he always called me Sticks. So that's what we're gonna go by here today. But anyways, it's Mondays, Beyond the Game Mondays, everybody's favorite day of the week. And you know, we're gonna get into some NFL talk. But before I do that, I'm gonna go introduce the fellas around the horn. We got my guy, Tampa Bay Biatch up in this build. I don't introduce yourself one time for the one time.
Man, y'all already know
Oh
what
my
it is,
God,
man.
bro. I can't
Y'all know
deal.
what it is, man. Your boy Ike Barron, let's get it.
Ike
Man.
already in mid-season form.
Look at him.
He's already in mid-season form with the hat and the top. I forgot myself. But anyways,
Oh my
we got
God.
my guy Ralph down here, who is Dak and the Broncos' biggest fan. Go introduce yourself one time for the one time, my guy.
What's up, world? Two Glove Teddy coming to a TV near you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then we got my guy, world's biggest Eagles fan. Don't know why, but anyways, I'm gonna go and bring him to the stage real quick one time. We got my guy Andrew. Go and introduce yourself one time.
What's up? What's up? It's Drew. Fly Eagles fly, baby. We ready to take off this year. Y'all see what it is? Hertzylvania in the house.
As you can see, that's what type of show we about to have today. And we got
Ike, you
my
didn't have
guy.
to laugh like that.
We got my guy who just stepped onto the scene real quick. He's the LA Rams biggest fan, but he's really a Tampa Bay fan at heart. We got my guy, Daniel in the bill. Go introduce yourself, Dan. Oh, is that
Man,
the
you
Lakers?
already know, man. We got big staff, man. You know what it is, Super Bowl or bust.
Big staff.
Big
Yeah.
staff.
Big staff, that's what we calling them. Man, but how y'all fellas living, man? How y'all living right now?
Shit, happy to be
Good,
back,
good.
man. Happy to be back.
Man,
Living
like,
good, man.
now let's get right on into this thing. Let's get into the divisional winners. Like I said, for the people who are tuning in, we're talking all NFL today. So the first division we want to kick off with who is going to win this division is let's go on over to the AFC East. Ike, the floor is yours. Who you got winning this division?
The AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't even be hard.
So basically, you got the Jets.
It shouldn't even be hard. There's only one team that you can even say.
Well, let's get it on out the way.
The Buffalo Bills.
There we go.
Lord.
There's no other team in that division that's any good.
So my guys going with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, hands down. Like it's like I don't think it'll even be close. Second place won't be close to Buffalo.
Now we got some people down there, you know, when you made your pick, they said, "Oh no," but we're gonna get to him in a second. Ralph, who you got up in this AFC East? AFC East.
Man, I don't agree with Ike often, but I will have to agree with him on this one. I think there's really no competition when it comes to the AFC East. I think the Bills are going to win this division with kind of a landslide. So, Bills all the way. Bills Mafia.
That's two. Okay, well, let me go and make this thing, you know, for the top row. Let me go and make this thing unanimous, man. You got the Dolphins, trash. Patriots, they don't know who their quarterback is. Jets is the Jets. So, man, let me go and get this thing. I don't even see the Bills losing in this division. If they do lose, it'll be a fluke something, and they'll lose one game barely.
Hey, can I say this though?
Go ahead.
You know, there's speculation and rumors going around that there's a chance Miami might be trying to get Deshaun Watson. If
They're the
they
front
do,
runners right now.
yeah, I still don't think they would be better than Buffalo. That they would beat Buffalo out for the number one spot, but they would be a contender to at least try to win the division.
Hey, Drew ain't feeling that news. Drew ain't feeling that news at all. But
Hey,
Drew,
my heart's broke. Well, I got the bad news on that one already.
who
But yeah,
you got coming out of the AFC East, Drew?
for my AFC East pick, y'all gonna laugh, but I'm gonna pick my sleeper team in this division as well. I'm gonna pick Miami. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I like what New England did. I think they could be a runner for it. And yes, Buffalo is tough and the odds-on favorite to win the division. But I'm just gonna go. Something tells me I'm just gonna go with the Dolphins this year.
Man, William
Well,
Sweat said the Buffalo about to do what the Pats did for years is beat up on that weak division, which is I think is what's about to happen anyways. But go ahead, what was you about to say?
what was
For
I
me,
going to say?
Yeah.
I was going to say that if he said Miami was going to win the division, they probably going to come in last now.
And then we got my guy Daniel. Daniel, who you got coming at this AFC East? You gonna ride with your people, Andrew, or you gonna go with us with Buffalo Bills, man? What's it gonna be?
Nah, man. They got rid of John Brown, picked up Emmanuel Sanders. I think it's inevitable. I mean, they still can't run the ball, but they really don't need to in that division. So
Mm.
Josh Allen throw for about 40 touchdowns. Now, if Miami somehow gets Deshaun Watson, because I mean, as long as his investigation is going on, he can't be suspended. So, shit, as long as if they don't get him, then they're not winning. They'll finish second, probably barely better than the Patriots. I say the Patriots win about 9 games. I'm giving Miami about 10, maybe 11. If they get Watson, I like Miami. I'm not gonna lie to you because Miami's got a defensive coach. Their defense was top 10
that
last year.
defense.
So if they get Watson, I'll probably roll with them.
So all things is pretty much contingent on Watson. If Miami gets Watson, the two at below gonna still go with Miami. I'm going with Buffalo, even if they get Deshaun Watson, because I don't think Deshaun Watson is gonna make. He'll make a difference, but he's not going to make division winners difference and beat the Buffalo Bills. I think they just have too much defensively and offensively for the Miami Dolphins. But then you did make a good point about the Miami Dolphins defense. So, but I still got Buffalo coming at that thing anyways, because we got to see what Josh Allen can do and earn that big paycheck, and I think he'll be out to show everybody that he's worthy to earn that big paycheck, 150 million guaranteed. So
I agree.
Moving all right on along to the AFC West, which is one of my guys' division right here. I really want to be interested to see what he's going to pick out of this division. So I'm going to let him go last on this. All right, who you got coming out of the AFC West?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy.
I mean,
I know. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make mine easy too. Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know why that's easy. It's like the AFC East. It's like, why are we talking about this division? We all know who's going to win it. So, I mean.
Hey, and just so y'all know, I got the Chargers coming in second, Raiders coming in third, and Denver finishing last.
We love the respect, bro.
Now, seriously though, I do have the Chargers coming in second, but I think Denver and the Raiders be fighting for third place.
I feel that. Big Brew, who you got coming out this AFC West now?
I got the Chiefs, definitely. I got to. I got a sleeper pick in the division. If y'all been paying attention to the board lately, I've been telling you. I think Ralph's boys is getting to the playoffs this year with my guy Teddy, 2 gloves behind him. So I like him as a sleeper, but I don't like him to win the division. I think it's still Kansas City's division.
Hey Ralph, if he picks your boys, just go ahead and drop your head to
the table. Start praying. Daniel, who you got coming at the AFC West, my guy?
Clearly the Chiefs, same thing. They look about just like the Bills. I mean, defense is worse, but their quarterback's good enough to get them 40, 45, 50 touchdowns. So them. Second place, I'm not going to lie to you. I do like Justin Herbert. He's a dog. I don't like the run game of the Chargers. So I'm not betting on the Chargers. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish third and the Broncos finish second. The Broncos are stacked. Teddy 2 gloves, the only problem with him, he don't throw for a lot of touchdowns. But he's got so many weapons, I don't see how he will. You got Javonte Williams and you got Melvin Gordon. So you can't stop him from running. Offensive line's good. They got so many weapons. The problem with the Chargers for me is they don't have no weapons. Mike Williams is always hurt, and that's your number 2. They do have old 35-year-old Jared Cook, but you don't know how long if he's going to be able to stay on the field. And Keenan Allen is just a reception guy. He has no breakaway speed, so it's not like they have a deep threat.
Hold up, man. You're not going to sit here. Wait a second.
Then my boy is hurt.
You're not going to sit here and disrespect Austin Eckler, man.
Trash.
He's all right.
You are crazy.
He's okay.
Trash. He's a pass catching back.
Crazy.
He's like Travis Etienne, man. He can't do nothing between the tackles. They have no weapons. They got a committee, Josh Kelly, or they got Leroy Roundtree, Austin Eckler. I'm not believing in those guys. But you're not a Chargers fan, but you're acting like you're a Chargers fan. He feels like
I'm not a Chargers fan, but I like Austin Eckler.
Then you also got to factor in all of their best defensive players are always hurt. Between Bosa, between Ingram, and between my guy from Florida State at
Derwin
safety.
James. I was gonna say if he's
So
healthy, he looks healthy. If he's healthy, they got a chance. That defense could turn around if he's healthy.
they got a lot going against them. They're gonna put it all on Justin Herbert. They got an offensive coordinator that's pass happy. If he has a sophomore slump, it's over for them. I don't think he will. I think he's the real deal, but I just like the Broncos team better than anybody in that division but the Chiefs. That's just me, though.
Man,
I feel you. I'm with you on that one.
And then we got your boy Ralph. Ralph, kick it to us straight, bro. Who you got this pick as an analyst, not a fan? Who you got winning this division, Ralph?
I'm glad you said that, Mr. Walker. With you saying that, I am going to pick the Chiefs to win the division. I do have my Broncos finishing a strong second. I think they might fight with the Chargers for that second place spot. I do like the Chargers, but like Daniel said, the Chargers don't have many weapons, and I like the Broncos defense way better than anybody in this division. So I do have the Broncos finishing second, but I'm going to honestly say I do have the Chiefs winning the division.
See, you all right with me, Ralph. You all right with me, my guy.
It'll be tight, though. I think it'll be tight after the Chiefs. It's definitely going to be tight.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that tight, Broncos. But anyways, moving right along to the AFC North. Man, this is a very interesting division right here. I'm going to kick this one off for myself. I don't know how y'all feel, but quite frankly, I don't care. For the AFC North, let me get the Browns to win this division. I don't think the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is proven. I don't know what to say about him. Bengals are the Bengals. Steelers are going to regress. This is the Browns' year to make that leap, to show that they're an elite team for at least the foreseeable future. So it has to start this season with Baker Mayfield. We'll see what happens with Odell Beckham Jr., how healthy he really is throughout the season with Jarvis Landry. They have a very, very good defense this year. So I think they have all the makings that you need to win the division. So let me get the Browns to win this thing. Daniel, who you got, my guy?
I'm probably going with the Browns, too. I love that running back. And Nick Chubb. They got Odell back. I'm not a big Odell guy, but I mean, he can stretch the field. He looks motivated. They picked up a couple guys in the secondary. That was the weakness of the defense last year. The front seven was solid. So, and you already know how I feel. I don't really like Baker. Lamar is better than Baker, but I don't like Lamar. So I'm going with the Browns.
My guy. Drew, who you got the AFC North, my guy?
I got the Ravens. That defense, solid as always. And you know I'm rocking with my guy Lamar.
He stays true. He stays loyal.
On that note, real quick, I think Lamar is going to take another step this year and show y'all why he's a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Y'all can go ahead and get him out the top 5 with that one.
Stop
I don't understand how one fluke season puts him ahead of a dude who came in. When he came in, the Ravens was dead in the water. Was not a playoff team when Lamar Jackson came. When they put him in, they've been in playoffs every year.
The Bills too, though.
Who's this? Is that Reggie?
My guy, man. When it's time to get done, he took a step last year, won a playoff game. He's gonna take him another step this year. I got them as my Super Bowl pick this year.
To answer you, Daniel, that's William Sweat comment. If you watching in the Beyond the Game group right now, to have your picture show up with your comments, I put the link in the comment section, so just click on that link, and you know what I'm saying, your picture will appear with the comment as well. But continuing on with the AFC North, all right, who you got winning this division, my guy?
Before I even pick my team, Drew just be talking crazy.
He's just loyal, man.
Lamar Jackson's better than Josh Allen, and you said that's your Super Bowl pick. We gonna be getting in the Super Bowl pick. I don't even want to talk about that. Drew be talking crazy.
Hey, Jerome, I'm with you. Lamar Jackson's better than Josh Allen. He got to prove himself. I'm right there with you. Go ahead, Ike.
Nah, man, he proved it in one season that he's better.
How many one-hit wonders have we seen in the NFL? Though they had one great center, or one great season in the nation.
But it really, wait a second. But he had a good year the year before. I mean,
it was solid.
He had a decent year.
He had a solid year, and then last year he had an amazing year.
Go to Reggie's post. He put their numbers up.
He's gonna have a better year this year too. He got Sanders, man. He's not Sanders is way better than John Brown. He's not gonna regress.
Well, hey, look. So y'all know, I got the Cleveland Browns.
Hey,
I said it after the season was over last year that they're going to win the division this year.
man,
I believe it. Yeah.
Ralph, watch his pick. Why Ralph pick the Bengals? Go ahead, Ralph. Who you got in there if you know him?
Hey, I'm not picking with my heart today, Q. I got on my analyst cap, but I'm gonna go with the Browns too with y'all. I think the Browns, they ascended last year. Let's not forget what happened in that AFC. What was it? The championship game against not the championship, but the game against the Chiefs. They had the Chiefs beat. So I think Baker Mayfield will have a better year. He had a decent year last year. But you don't trust Baker, but they improved their defense, and
they added Odell back.
And that's one of the main things for me why I'm choosing the Browns in this division is that defense. So, and the run game's amazing. They showed what they can do with the run game last year. So,
hey, Ralph,
I'm definitely going with the Browns.
Hey, Ralph, and to your point in that game against the Chiefs, if the helmet-to-helmet call was made.
Come on, now. The Browns would have won the game.
The Browns win that game.
They had them beat. Man. I do not trust Baker.
I was getting ready to ask that, Drew. Shout out to Williams for it. That's a good question. I'm going to get y'all thoughts before we move on to the next division. Do y'all trust Baker to win y'all a big game in the playoffs? Ike, your thoughts?
I think last year that he showed a lot of maturity, and he showed that he can win a game. Like I said, he had the Chiefs beat. He had them beat.
The reason why I asked that is because, everybody on the panel who picked the Browns pretty much say it's the defense and the run game is the reason that's going to propel them. So do y'all trust Baker? If the run game and the defense isn't having the best of days, can y'all trust Baker Mayfield to win you a playoff game?
Absolutely. If he is who they say he is, he better do it this year. He ain't got no excuses.
If he has thrown 40 times, I don't.
If he's got to win you the game, I don't trust him.
I'm saying now you say 40 times, then I don't trust him throwing 40 times. But they will never throw 40 times.
Absolutely.
Because they have
the run game's too good.
But I do trust him to make the right play when it comes down to it.
Absolutely.
They have a top 10 offensive line, so I don't think he'll have to throw the ball 40 times.
Right.
Got you. And then Williams said his coach doesn't trust him. That's why they run so much. I don't think it's that his coach doesn't trust him, William. I just think if you have a run game that's effective and efficient, why go away from that? Like he learned that last year when Odell Beckham Jr. went down, they started running the ball a little bit more, and it was effective.
Shout out to Big Jed.
Yes, I don't think it was that the coach didn't trust him. It's just the run game was just amazing. So why go away from what's working? So
plus, you got to realize they lost Odell and they had Hooper, but he didn't even know the playbook for real.
Absolutely.
They said they plan to use Hooper a lot more this year because now he knows the playbook. So you can't have Baker out there throwing the people that don't know where they're supposed to be.
But are y'all putting, if they get down 10 in a playoff game, are y'all trusting Baker to bring them back?
Yes.
It depends on who they're playing. If they're
playing
the Titans, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's the Titans or somebody like that, yeah. But if it's the Chiefs that can score quickly, nah, bro, it ain't happening.
That's fair.
Yeah, but see, I think the same thing like that about Lamar Jackson. If he's down 10 against the Chiefs, I don't trust him to bring them back.
Come on now.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, that's fair, but there's not many people down 10 to the Chiefs that you're gonna trust to bring back. Maybe Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Well, you probably got about 3-4 quarterbacks.
Let's see.
I like us to come back from 10. Their defense is trash.
You gotta give up on the Steelers, my brother. The Steelers aren't doing anything this year.
Steelers ain't making the playoffs. Shout out to
we're gonna get into that talk too.
Yeah, shout out to that. So let's move right along to probably the second weakest division in the AFC. You got the AFC South. This pick right here, which I'm pretty sure everybody. Well, I don't know. Andrew might pick a little different on it. But for me, this is a purely hard pick for me. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. Shout out to my cousin, rest in heaven. He was a big Houston Oilers fan. Then they moved to Tennessee. He was a Tennessee Titans fan. So for me, I'm just going purely with my heart on this one and picking the Tennessee Titans, even though they still do have a good team. It's not like it's a far-fetched pick. But I'm going with the Tennessee Titans to win this division. Ike, who you got?
I got the Titans also. I know before a bunch of the injuries happened, I would expect that from somebody named Reginald. That's my guy though, man. But a while back I did have I was thinking about going to Colts, but they've had a lot of injuries here lately, man. We don't know what's going to happen with Carson Wentz. They said he's looking better and he might be able to play,
He
but
got COVID now.
But you don't know how it's
I hear
going
you,
to.
David.
But I'm saying you don't know how it's going to linger. And, they had a starting offensive lineman that had the same kind of injury. You don't know if that injury is going to linger. And then T.Y. Hilton, they just said he's going to be out multiple weeks.
Yeah.
So give me the Titans, man. Plus, with the Titans, now that you add Julio and you have Julio and A.J. Brown,
Trouble.
that means no team can stack the box now because you have to cover these two guys. And when you got big Derrick Henry back there running that ball, man, just think last year he had
2,000.
2,000, and that was with teams trying to stack the box.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna do this year? 2,500.
Another, you gonna probably put 2,200 up. But Ralph, who you got in this AFC North?
I think this pick became easier, like Ike said, when you had the injury to Carson Wentz. You got T.Y. out. You got an offensive lineman out. I wanted to go with the Colts. The Colts had a great defense last year, and I felt like with the addition of Wentz, I felt like the Colts could win this division. But with all those injuries, I just can't pick the Colts, so I'd have to go with the Titans.
Hey, 3-3 and no Titans. Now this is where it gets tricky. These two guys at the bottom. This is where it gets tricky. Daniel, who you got coming out the AFC North?
I normally would have went with the Colts. And I don't, I'm not the biggest Wentz guy, but I normally would have went with the Colts. And but honestly, I think he's going to play Week 1, and this is why. He just got put on the COVID list because of close contact tracing. So he's out for the next 5 days, which will take him to the 4th or 5th. So that should carry him without injury to start the season. So he should play Week 1. I feel like that saved him, honestly, because I think he needed a little bit more time. I saw him out there trying to run and do juke moves fresh off the surgery. I'm like, bro, you better hurt yourself trying to show off.
Chill.
But like my boy Ralph said, T.Y. Hilton, he's got a disc problem in his neck. If he misses 2 or 3 games, that'll be a blessing. I think he might miss more. Disc problems can be tricky. But the thing I think it still would be close. You got Jonathan Taylor, you got Marlon Mack back. I'm not a big fan of Wilkins, but they can just run the ball 40 times. It looks like all of their backups are game managers. I'm still going with the Titans. I think the Titans reached on defense with some of their defensive additions because their defense was so horrible last year. But I'm not a Julio Jones guy, but you got to respect him. He's probably only going to play 7 games, but I still go with the Titans.
That's 4 for 4.
The Colts are not stacked at wide receiver at all. They have Zach Pascal. They have Zach Pascal's the Ohio State guy that can never stay on the field.
Is he a Colts fan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
Because I was going to say he has to be a Colts fan because there's no way that he said that they're stacked at wide receiver.
Pittman Jr. is good. Don't get me wrong.
I do like Pittman Jr.
Yeah, but everybody else, no.
I was gonna say, but that's about where it ends, right there.
Somebody's godson plays for the team. He might emerge. I cannot think of his name. Is it Michael? I think it might be Michael Irvin's nephew or godson, but he's been making some noise. But still, they're not stacked. Stacked is like a Drew comment.
That is facts.
AFC South. Let's see what you got, Drew. I'm gonna see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
I'm rolling with the Titans on this one. I don't know who this Wentz chick y'all keep mentioning is. I've never heard of her before, but he sounds like a prima donna.
Oh my God!
Made of glass. So yeah, good luck with that, Indianapolis. Hate that for you. Just please make sure he plays at least 75% of the snaps, please. That's all I ask. But yeah, I got the Titans winning the division. I think that defense takes a step forward. Y'all got to remember Mike Vrabel's a defensive coach. He ain't gonna have a defense like that 2 years in a row. Somebody's ass is gonna be on the line. So I'm going with Titans.
Oh man, we Titans all around. I was definitely expecting Drew to go with the Colts on that one. I really was, man. But
Question:
Go ahead,
Didn't
Dan.
the Titans lost the offensive coordinator, didn't they?
Yeah, he's a coach for the Atlanta Hawks or Falcons.
Falcons, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean,
Smith.
that shouldn't change much. They're just gonna run the ball, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway, so let's get over to something that's a little bit more exciting for all of us on the panel, which is the NFC East. And we're gonna go ahead and start this thing off in the NFC East. We're gonna go ahead and get this whack division on up out the way. Drew, I'm gonna let you pick last on this one because I'm really interested to see what you're gonna do. I want to see if you're gonna put your analyst hat or you're gonna have your fan hat on right now. But anyway, Ike, who you got coming out the NFC East?
Hey man, I might throw up saying this.
I
know. But I'm picking Dallas to win the division. But I do think that Washington has a chance to actually win the division. It just depends on, what they get done at quarterback.
Right.
With what's it, Fitzmagic?
Fitzmagic.
If you get Fitzmagic, or do you get Fitztragic? Like it all depends on how he plays. But they have the defense and they have the tools to win. But I'm picking Dallas. I think Dallas has to win the division. I think the division winner it's going to be like it always is. I don't think it's going to be like they're not going to win a whole lot of games.
Like it always is. We just won the title a few years ago.
They're lightning in a bottle.
Tripping.
And I do have the Eagles finishing last in the division.
We say just in case y'all was wondering.
Just so y'all know, man. Like I have the Giants finishing above them, man. I think the Eagles are trash.
They got a good defense in New York.
They're trash. They trying to fly with broken wings. So it's fly, Eagles, fly.
I love that.
Thank you,
disrespect.
Broken wings.
Man, for myself, as I get, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna get my issue out the way too, man. It pains me to say the Cowboys are gonna win this division, but I'm right there with you, Ike. I think it's a toss-up between them and the Washington football team, only because the Washington football team's defense is stout and it's gonna win them a lot of games. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of games. It's gonna win them some games, and the Cowboys, on paper, everybody can probably agree, top to bottom, a lot of talent everywhere, but it's can they play together? Like, for whatever reason, they are missing it. Whatever it is, they are missing it. But they're at least good enough to win this division. So I give the Cowboys, Lord have mercy, I give them the chance to win this division. Ralph, go ahead, man. Floor is yours. I'm done.
Hey, Ralph, before you go, let's see how the Cowboys bounce back after being 0-1.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cook, Ralph.
Since we talking
added DBs.
Since we talking about my guy Dakota,
this guy,
gotta go with them Cowboys. But I'm like, I'm not a Cowboys fan at all, but I am a fan of Dak Prescott. I do like a lot of the weapons they have, like Amari, like a CD Lamb. So I do think the Cowboys will win this division. I think we've agreed a lot today, but I'm like Ike, I do think the Redskins will finish second in this division. Hopefully Fitzmagic can get them through the season. I really don't know who the backup is, but if they don't have
Heineke.
So if Fitzmagic can't do it, then the Redskins might drop down to last in this division. So I am gonna go with the Cowboys and Dakota. Got to do it.
I think in this division, 1 or 2 wins is what's gonna separate everything.
Yeah,
for real. But Joe, don't worry, Drew. I'm gonna let you get in here. Daniel, my guy, who you got this NFC East?
Hey man, shout out to Shy Glizzy, shout out to Wale, man. We're going with the Washington football team. Fitzmagic, the addition of Fitzmagic, he puts a deep threat, which puts pressure on every defense that they play. Besides the Giants and the Redskins, I don't really trust none of the other 2 defenses in the division. I saw somebody comment, I think it was William Sweat, said something about not having DBs. Well, Washington football team, they added Bobby McCain, they added Kendall Fuller, and they added, what's my guy's name?
Fuller's a nice pick.
William Jackson. They added William Jackson, so they have secondary now. So people forget, Heineke played in the playoffs And how many points did y'all beat them by? 8, something like that.
Should have beat the
closest
Bucks.
game.
Yeah, they beat the Buccaneers by 8 points. So even if this matchup somehow gets benched, I still like Washington because if let's say Dak Prescott gets hurt, who they going to? Andy Dalton's gone. They playing what's his name? Cooper Rush or somebody?
They talking about getting Nick Foles.
I was going to say
Ben
Anthony
DiNucci.
DiNucci, yeah.
Yeah, so I like the Redskins.
Good luck.
Defense is solid. I like, plus not to mention, I like the coach better. I like Ron Rivera way better than Mike McCarthy. Give me the Washington football team. The Giants are loaded, but it's the Giants and they have Daniel Jones.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I'm cool. And my guy, Kenny Galladay, I like him, but his hamstrings are trash.
He already hurt.
To Daniel, on William Sweat's comments, he said QB play. He meant QB, not
QB play. Okay.
QB, yeah. He said what's killing Washington and the Giants is QB play, which I mean that is accurate assessment.
100% agree.
I don't know too many people that's picking up Daniel Jones in their fantasy football league. But anyway, Drew, who you got coming out? Put your analyst hat on and take your hat off. Who you got coming out of the NFC East?
All right. Well, first of all, I see why y'all had me come on the show because I guess I'm the only one that's gonna be different today. But nah, if my heart obviously leads me in the direction y'all know it does. My head has been telling me the Giants because their defense is real stout, actually, especially in the secondary. With Landon Collins and them boys back there. I think honest.
We can still hear you. We can't hear you no more. We can't hear you.
We can hear you now.
Okay, go ahead, Drew.
Okay, my bad. Somebody tried to call me. My bad.
Yeah, you do.
But honestly, what I think is, had we not did what we did with Sudfeld, putting him in, Washington wouldn't even won the division last year. The Giants would have because Jalen Hurts probably would have beat Washington last year in the final game of the season. I think that they got that going for him. If Joe Judge can coach, if he's the type of coach that they say he is, they should win the division this year. Obviously, my heart leads me to go with Philly. I think a lot of people are going to be pleasantly surprised by Jalen Hurts. I really like all the stuff that I'm hearing.
I like Jalen, bro.
As I've said about 6 different times on the page now, Quez Watkins, mark his name down, just like I told y'all with Miles Sanders last year. Watch out for Quez this year. He's about to turn up. I like us in the playoffs, but I will say I like the Giants for the division.
Hey, Q.
Hey, y'all gonna put some respect on the NFC East name this year because we back.
Q. Hey, Q.
Go ahead.
Can we share this to Comedy Central?
This guy, dog.
Hey, look, I'm gonna help y'all out because if you are picking a fantasy football team, do not listen to anything that Drew just said. Take a gamble on Jalen Hurts because of his legs, but if you need a skill position, please go with Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz in the late round.
Watkins before everybody's on him. By week 5, you won't be able to get him.
You hold on. Let me ask you: do you have him on your team, Drew?
Huh? I ain't drafted the team yet. My team drafted this weekend, and I'm waiting on y'all. What we gonna do? PTG?
No, I'm gonna do it this week. My personal drafts are over, all except for one. I play for money every one, so I'm gonna do the Beyond the Game this week. So if y'all want to do, join the league, I'll probably do 2 or 3. Like I said, I don't know how advanced you are, but 14 teams. So it gives you a decent amount of people, amount of play. I can't run 20 teams and do my personal thing. So
that's too much.
We're going to get together, Daniel, and
There's
work.
Our sponsor. There's our sponsor.
Hey, man, Donovan is my guy, man.
I might get Don to help.
I don't even know, dude. But every time he posts that, man, it
makes you feel good inside.
I want to give him a fist bump.
Makes you feel good inside, man.
And he's not even a UK
A word
fan.
from
That's
our
crazy.
sponsor.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter. Exactly.
I want to give him a fist bump. It's F Duke United across the whole country. It don't matter who. It don't matter who he like.
Hey, we all in unison on that. Hold on, who you like, Drew? Are you a Louisville fan? You're a Louisville fan. So we pretty much.
Duke fan. I like Kyrie. That's it. People confuse me with a Duke fan because I like Kyrie.
Oh, so you like Duke and Kyrie? Got you.
No, I
So
just
we
like
go.
Kyrie. I don't like Duke. I like
Okay.
Kyrie.
Okay. So let's go on over to our guys' division. He's down here in the bottom left-hand corner. It's the NFC West. Ike, who you like to come up at this division, man?
Hey man, I'm going with the Rams.
Eee.
Hey man, look, this is a tough division,
It's a tough
but
division. It
I'll
is.
go ahead and say it. I've said it. I've said it before on the other show. I'll say it on this one. I got the Rams finishing first, the Cardinals second. I have the 49ers third, and the Seahawks finishing last
Damn
in
right,
the division.
Miguel.
You got the Seahawks finishing last.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks finishing last. I mean, it could. I mean, this division's so tough; it could go
It's
either
gonna be
way.
tight.
Like
Sure.
all four teams could win the division, but the Rams, man, they got one of the best defenses in football. They got weapons all around, and they finally got a quarterback who can actually throw if he can stay healthy. But
True.
he can throw the ball downfield. He can win games with his arm. So I got the Rams winning the division.
Hold on, but before I let everybody else go, well, before I let Ralph go next, if y'all want to hear some more of what Ike had to say, and also Chris Jones, you can also check out the show Spoken Minds every single
Yes,
Thursday
sir.
at 6 p.m.
Yes,
on
sir.
YouTube, Fire Stick, and Roku. They've had Drew on there as a guest as well, which involves some whipping. No, was that the show, Ike, where y'all had the whipping Nene people on there? Oh, that was the show after.
That was the show
Yeah,
after.
so
Yeah.
Drew,
ours
yeah,
was a spaghetti show.
this is the spaghetti show. But make sure y'all do go
Spoken
check that
Minds,
out.
man.
Broken Minds every single Thursday at 6 p.m. And of course, for people who are watching right now, we got something cooking with Ralph and Daniel. As soon as we can get that together, we're gonna have them a show coming out, which
Absolutely.
I have no clue where they gonna go with this thing,
That's
but you
gonna
already know it's
That's
gonna
gonna be
comedy.
fire.
All the way up.
It's gonna be comedy. But anyways, Ralph, who you got coming out the NFC West?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is one that I really struggle with. Because I really want to go with the Rams to pick the win this division. Like Ike said, with top defense, I only think the Rams were missing was a quarterback. It's that simple for me. But I like what the Cardinals have done, and I like Kyler Murray. I like the weapons that he has, and I do like the few additions they've made on defense. So I am going to go with the Cardinals. I do have the Rams finishing second, and I do have the Seahawks finishing last, and I won't say that other team. But
man, y'all down on some Seahawks today, man.
I'm not down. I just like you said, this is a tough division.
We need all these clips. We need all these clips in the group.
Time out real quick. All right, I thought your people's play for the Seahawks, man. Where's that love at?
He does. He does.
You ain't picking them few?
But I'm not picking with my heart.
Okay.
I got the analyst hat on.
Absolutely.
Now, I will say this though. If the 49ers go with Jimmy Garoppolo, they will finish last in the division.
They'll finish last.
Now I'm saying if he might start the season off, but if Trey Lance doesn't take over before midseason, then they might finish last in the division.
I mean, we've just watched Russell kind of struggle for the past couple seasons. I don't like their cornerbacks that they have. I mean, they have a great safety in Adams, and they're linebacker heavy, but their defensive line isn't the best. So that's why I just can't pick.
Already hurt.
I can't pick the Seattle Seahawks, man.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't trust their defense at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some key players and all that, but I don't trust their defense to win them game. And their offensive line's not that great either.
They haven't been for a long time.
Yeah,
man.
so you got Russell running for his life. You know,
that's a good point. That's
right. He's gonna get traded in the offseason. You heard it here first.
He should.
Let me guess, Andrew, to the Eagles, right?
No. I win.
To the Eagles. Man, let me give y'all my pick real quick for the NFC West. I'm going with shout out to Chris Jones, San Francisco 49ers. Now I'm playing. Let me go ahead and get Daniel's guys, man. I'm going with the LA Rams. I think Matt Stafford, as Daniel can, put it better than I can because this is his squad. It is so big of an addition because they can push the ball down the field. They can do a lot more than what Jared Goff can do because I think Jared Goff had time out there didn't know what the hell he was doing or what he wanted to do. His coach, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, Daniel, when y'all played the Patriots in the Super Bowl, didn't Sean McVay had to tell him where to go to the receivers before the play started? Like, okay, we're looking at this receiver on this play. So
his receiving blanket was Cooper Kupp, and he was hurt.
Yeah.
And then they didn't have Gurley to dump it off to.
So if your head coach has to tell a starting quarterback in a Super Bowl where to take the ball, you doomed, bro. But let me get the Los Angeles Rams in this joint. Drew, who you got, my guy?
I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, sir.
I like what they did on defense. I like their additions. I do have the Rams making the playoffs. Of course, that is a tough division. Like I just said a minute ago, I think this is the year that does it for Russell Wilson. I think after this year that he already asked for a trade last offseason. I know he came out and said he didn't, blah, blah, blah. He asked for a trade. I think that's going to be a demand in the offseason after this year. But yeah, I'm rolling with the Cardinals. I like the additions. If Cliff can coach, they should win the division.
Well, Derek Stevenson said the Cardinals got the best wide receiver in football.
No,
y'all agree? You say no. What about you, Ike?
They added old AJ Green. He hasn't played football in 2 years.
He said
he said best receiver. He said Hopkins.
He's saying Hopkins is the best receiver in football.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I
was going to ask y'all about that because they had the top 100 and they had Adams 2 spots ahead of Hopkins, and I felt like it should be vice versa.
I'm taking Hopkins. I'm taking Hopkins over Adams.
I'm taking him too, just primarily what he was doing in Houston with a bunch of nobodies and was still putting up 1,100, 1,200,
Sage Rosenfeld.
You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff he was doing with no-name quarterbacks, to me, that speaks volumes to your talent and what you can do in the field. Go ahead,
Ike. Something that we didn't mention though, when I was talking about the Rams is I love that pickup of Sony Michel too. Man.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that.
We got to make a move.
Him and Darrell Henderson, man, they're gonna do well in that backfield because you're not gonna be able to stack the box with Stafford throwing the ball to all them weapons that he has on the outside.
You think they're gonna split carries, or who's gonna be the lead back, Daniel? I think Sony will be the lead back.
Darrell Henderson is made out of bounty paper towels, so I expect Sony
he's hurt right
now.
The
lead back. Yeah, but that's why a lot of these people was taking Darrell Henderson in like the second and third round of the fantasy football leagues. I was
you in trouble.
Ahead, do your thing. but honestly, I would have rather had Adrian Peterson for our power back. Only reason why I'm saying that is because he would have been cheaper. We had a deal going on. The way we made the trade initially, it was illegal. So then we had to go ahead because we was trying to trade conditional players. But so we had to go ahead and give up more than we really wanted to. But he's a free agent after this season because he didn't get his fifth-year option picked up. So we might lose him and gave up 2 picks when we could have got AP for nothing, really. Yeah. So that's the only thing I don't like. But other than that, I got the Rams with the division. But I'm being realistic. My analyst hat's on. We lost a lot on defense. We let a lot of players go. I mean, we do still have Ramsey. We still got Donald. I like Bobby Brown from Texas A&M. He had a little stretch last year in college where he had 5 sacks in 4 games. So I like him in the middle, but we just lost a lot, especially in the run defense. We lost a lot. So I think the offense will average at least 7 more points a game. I think that's going to help us out. So that's why I'm picking us. I'm going to put a little respect on the Seahawks, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jamal is more of a linebacker than he is coverage, so he can't help them cornerbacks. But they added Dwayne Eskridge. Of course, they got DK Metcalf. They got Tyler Lockett. And they got my boy Gerald Everett. We let him go. He's an athletic tight end that can really play a receiver. So I think somebody said Russell Wilson had a bad year last year. He threw 40 touchdowns. Yeah, so, I mean, I expect his touchdown total to go up.
And interception, too.
He might. They're going to go through Russell.
He got hit 4 times last year.
They're going through a new offensive coordinator where he's going to put it on Russell's arm. So I just think that doesn't help you control the clock throwing the ball 50 times, 45 times a game. So that's why I'm not going with them. But I do think they finished better than everybody else in the division. The 49ers got their defense back, but they just don't run the ball. I don't like Jimmy Garoppolo, and I like their receivers as far as gadget guys. I don't like them as far as playing receivers. And then I just don't get it. I don't know why people are so anxious to put Cardinals at the top. To me, the Cardinals will always be the Cardinals until they show me that they're not. We always gonna beat the Cardinals. I'm not worried about them. Kyler Murray's still young. I don't believe in their head coach. They don't have no real running backs.
Their head coach.
They
So
got
you got-
Connor.
Nah,
They got
their
James
running
Conner.
back's nice. Was it Edmonds or whoever?
They got
Chase-
James Conner too.
Chase-
He's not a everyday. He's like a Daryl Henderson though. He's not going. He's not a. You can't give him 25 carries. He can't do that.
But you
That's
got
what they
Chase
got
Edmonds
James
and you
Conner
got
for, though.
Connor.
He's always hurt. He's been hurt every year for the last 3 seasons.
So we gonna see. We gonna see.
I like them to finish
like
third.
That's
I like
all
them to
too.
finish
I
third
like-
in the
I
division.
So who you have
I
finishing
don't like them
last?
for the Super Bowl. Like
I
them,
think-
but I like them.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
49ers.
You got the
I got-
Niners last?
I got everybody in the division winning 9 or more games. Everybody in the division.
I got
Hey.
the Niners last. I don't think the Niners
Jones
win
thought
9 games.
Jones thought I was crazy, but where they, in the playoffs now, you got that extra team. I think all 4 teams could end up making the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that division, with that division, you might be right now. Expect
But
that, like,
so- but who
Who
do you have finishing last in the division, Daniel?
I really want to say the Cardinals because I do like the 49ers defense.
Wow.
Bro, I don't know
I'm
what
at-
y'all
I
see
need-
in the
I
Cardinals.
understand.
So
That's your
you say
division. I
are you
understand.
saying the Cardinals finish last?
I think they did not look good in the preseason when Kyler Murray played, by the way. But
bro.
it is the preseason, but everybody else's offense looked good when they started playing. There's this.
Hey man, who do you say is coming
I
last?
just don't
in that
trust
division?
Jimmy Garoppolo. Who's their running backs? They got rid of Jerick McKinnon. Breeder's gone.
They got Raheem
They
Mostert.
still got Mostert.
Chris
Steve.
Jones.
Yeah, so Chris Jones.
Man,
Oh, they did. They
49ers
do got
been
the young
winning
dude.
over
They got the
6
young
games
bull,
this
Trey
year.
Sermon. They got Trey Sermon. I
Oh, they
forgot
do.
about him.
Ohio State. Yes, they do.
Sorry,
I mean,
Chris.
all they gonna do
I'm
is
not
run the ball
my
50
guy,
times a
Charlie winning over
game.
6 games.
You still
I'll
ain't
fi-
answered the question though, Daniel.
I'm gonna go with. Look, I'm about
Say
to
it.
answer. I'm about to give you my answer. I'm going with last place. I'm probably going with. Damn, I guess I gotta go with the 49ers, man.
Hey,
I was trying to logically put the Cardinals in there.
Okay, I if you said the Niners, I can respect that.
Absolutely.
But if you would have said the Cardinals, I was getting ready to send Q some cash out money to take you off the show for the rest of the day.
Oh man, you know what? We might have to go back. You know what I'm saying, to get everybody's last place teams. And then I said that to Daniel because I want to be interested to see who everybody has finishing last in each division. So we might revisit that after this. We get through this segment. But anyways, moving right along to the NFC North. I'm gonna go with Drew first on this. Who you got winning the NFC North, Drew?
Packers. Hands down. Ain't no competition in that division.
And I was gonna say the same thing. For me, I mean it's Packers. I mean you got the Bears, Lions, Vikings, and then you got the Packers. So man, for me, Packers easy. Daniel, who you got?
Gotta go with the Vikings, man. I feel like. I mean, not the Vikings. My bad. My apologies.
What?
No, they just lost their tight end maybe for the year. Dalvin Cook's my guy. He's a dog.
Hey, but
he's
Daniel,
He almost
top
took
five.
me out with that one.
Did you see all of our faces?
it
was
It
like
could
this,
be
like,
no worse than him saying the Eagles was gonna make the playoffs.
Right.
nah, the Eagles.
The
make
Vikings is better than them.
Clip
Hey.
that out this show because when we make the playoffs,
The Eagles making the playoffs was way worse than you
Absolutely.
saying the Vikings win.
My bad though. I meant the Packers. I do think the Vikings this year do make a wild card, but division Packers. I just don't think the Vikings have enough. I mean, they don't have a tight end now anymore, so I think their defense will be better. I don't think their coach is going to allow them to have a bad defense 2 years in a row, but it's got to be the Packers. A-Rod 50 touchdown.
They be a little nervous there, Daniel. I was like, what we doing, Daniel? What we drinking on over there, baby? What we drinking on?
Nah, Reggie would have been on my ass.
I was gonna say Reggie was probably already in the 2K chat.
Oh man, Ralph, who you got winning the NFC North?
It's the easiest pick all day, man. The Packers. The Packers.
Packers, hands down, easy. I go ahead and make it. Go ahead. Who you got, man?
I'm going with the Packers also, man. I do believe that the Vikings will be a good team this year. I just don't trust Cousins, so
Nobody does.
Packers.
First cousin.
Hey, my damn cousin.
That
They
first
lost
cousin. My guy.
He said Q, it ain't my cousin.
Hey, my damn cousin.
Right.
Hey, bro, look at his numbers. Why y'all hate that man?
Bro, I can't do
35
it.
CDs on
I can't
every
do
year.
it.
No. Listen, he puts up numbers.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it,
when
he
it counts,
always chokes. He always messes up. So,
Kirk
but yeah,
Cousins is just an upgraded Fitzmagic.
Give me the Packers easy in the division.
I mean, nobody say he's trash, but he's not. I don't expect him to win anything for me. Just like Fitzmagic, he's decent.
Yeah, his prime time record is horrible. You're right.
Yeah, we don't expect him to win anything. Ike left just as we was about to get on his topic.
We don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear what. So
we got you.
So hold on, let me get my guy back. I was gonna say, Ike, man, you left me just as we was about to get on.
I don't know what happened. It just cut out.
Hey man, I hit that button, man.
Man,
I'm sure.
We had some Falcons, Panthers, and Saints fans watching. But anyways, we're gonna get on to this NFC South, the last division. Y'all, I ain't got to say who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna just, it's what I'm gonna let Ike speak for the both of us because you already know what it is with me. Ralph, go ahead. Who you got winning the NFC South, Ralph?
Man, this was hard, bro.
Was it?
This was hard.
Was it?
Nah, I got the Bucks, man. I think this is probably one of the easier ones to pick. The Saints don't know what they're going to do at quarterback. I'm not the biggest Matt Ryan fan. I think losing Julio will be a big hit. And not only because maybe his numbers weren't the best, but just because he's an option out there that you're going to have to double just in case. So, so I think the Falcons will struggle. So you got to go with the Buccaneers.
Before I let Drew go, this is Dante Wall's comment. He said, "I hope y'all beat the Niners in the NFC West."
My God.
Yeah, good luck with that, my guy.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. You can rewind the show a little bit, see who we had picking the NFC West.
Yeah, download that Beyond the Game app, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say good luck to you on that one. But Drew, who you got coming out the NFC South?
Man, I got the carrot. No, I'm just playing. Obviously, it's probably like the second easiest pick I made today. Yeah, Tampa Bay, definitely. Barring Brady gets hurt. I did tell my buddy I'd be interested to see if he makes it another year.
Oh, we got this. I
got Trask though. I like Trask.
Not to keep us in playoff contention. He's okay, but not for a playoff team. Nah, he ain't. We'll have to do something. But anyways, Daniel, you up next, and I swear for Lord, if you say something crazy, I'll be your popular, bro. Who you got in NFC South?
Famous James.
Man, my guy, famous crab leg James. Nah, but let me get the Bucks, man. I think this will be Tom Brady's last year before he falls off the cliff. I think with Antonio Brown having a full training camp with the team, I think the team is just too loaded for him to fall off this year. Even if he takes a step back, his numbers are still going to be pretty crazy. So I got to go with them. But surprisingly, second place, I'm probably going with the Panthers. I'm not going to lie to you. They got Terrence Marshall Jr. as a steal.
That's an easy one.
And then they got DJ Moore, and then they got my guy Robbie Anderson. I think I'm going with them. Plus CMC's back. And they drafted good on defense. So I'm going with them.
And they got
second,
AJ Boye on the back line with JC.
Yeah, they do.
Nice little secondary going together.
I do think that Jameis keeps the Saints afloat. I mean, the Saints now have they got Alvin Kamara, Devontae Freeman, and Latavius Murray, so they can run the hell out of the ball. They got a bunch of no-name receivers, Tre'Quan Smith, Marquez Callaway. So I think Jameis will keep them afloat, but I just think the Panthers will be better. So, but yeah, I think I'm going Bucks Panthers.
And I wanted to say one last thing: the Bucks got everybody back. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Ike, the floor is yours, Ike. Hold on, Ike. Hold on. Let me. Ike, floor is yours.
Yeah, buddy. Hold up. You know what time it is.
Oh, here we go.
Can y'all tell the time? Huh? Can y'all tell? Hey, man, this is so easy. It's the Bucks, man, hands down. We running it back. It's time to run it back, boy. It's my boy. And just so y'all know, I got the Saints finishing last in the division this year. I really do. I got the Saints finishing last. Man, Michael Thomas don't want to play. He stays hurt now. Jameis ain't got nobody to throw the ball to.
William.
He's going to throw the ball to a bunch of corners. That's how he should practice. Jameis should just go out and just throw the ball.
This guy.
He should just pass the ball with the corners and safeties, because that's who he throws the ball to.
This
man,
crazy,
Buck's easy, man.
Buck's easy. Speak for the both of us.
Buck's easy.
Before we go
to the division.
Before we go to the next topic, real quick, everybody give me your last place pick for these divisions. We're gonna keep it with the NFC South. Ike already said he got the Saints going last. Daniel, who you got real quick?
I'm going with the Falcons.
Falcons last. Drew, who you got? Falcons.
Absolutely Falcons.
And they lose in week 1 too.
I was gonna go with Falcons as well. I mean, but anyways, go to the NFC North. That division. Let me get Lions coming in last place in that thing. Ralph, who you got?
Lions.
Drew.
Bears.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I'm gonna get back to you on that one, Drew.
That defense is too tough, man.
Man, Lions easy.
Lions. Drew. Daniel.
Well, the Lions are playing a third option wide receiver as the number 1 wide receiver.
Exactly.
Give me the Lions.
And Jared Goff's their quarterback.
And then here's a tough division that everybody, concluded it probably was the toughest division. Probably might be the toughest division in football. NFC West. I'm going with 49ers finishing last. Ralph, who you got?
Seahawks.
Drew?
49ers.
Okay. Ike?
Seahawks.
Daniel?
The Seahawks sound so much more realistic than saying the 49ers because the defense. I just can't go against my guy Russell, though. 49ers.
For 49ers. And then we got the NFC East. Give me the Eagles finishing in this division. Ralph, who you got?
I think I'm going to go with the Giants.
Giants. Drew, who you got finishing last?
Shit, I can't pick. I'm going to go with the Redskins.
Okay. All right. Ike, who you got?
Who's y'all's quarterback, bro?
Oh, hold up, man. Did he say the Redskins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he got the Giants winning the division, so.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, you know I'm not about to say my boy.
Eagles last in the division. Another easy one.
Man, please.
Another easy pick.
Another easy pick. Daniel, who you got?
The Giants have too much talent. I gotta go with the Eagles. The Eagles just have so many question marks. We gotta depend on the offensive line to be healthy. We gotta hope Miles Sanders can stay healthy. Devontae Smith's already hurt. We don't know what Jalen Hurts already is. Like, it's just too much. I ain't got time.
You gonna see
too many questions.
Too many questions.
Y'all gonna see.
What'd you say, Dave? This too much. This too much.
Yeah, I got Andrew up here showing out. Y'all been quick picking against his Eagles.
Let me get to some of these comments real quick. This is Dante Wall. Say what? Y'all crazy 49ers last. Hey, bro, it is what it is, man.
Sorry, my dog.
Tough division.
Man, hold on.
Eagles are last, man. They can't fly no more. It's a wing shortage in the U.S.
Is that my dog, Rick? Rick called my dog.
Yeah. Rick, he said Giants in 4. He said, Daniel better pick the Giants to win. Our hands coming his way. Hey, man, people have spoken. So let's go over to the AFC. Let's start with the AFC South. Man, for me, it's easy. Texans finishing last in that division. Ralph, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's just too much damage going on in Houston. So I gotta go with the Texans.
Yeah. Drew, who you got?
What division we in? I'm sorry.
The AFC South.
AFC South. Shoot. Houston.
Houston. Okay. All right, who you got?
I got Houston, man. I actually got them finishing last in the whole NFL.
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's just too much turmoil going on with their franchise right now. Man, players can't focus.
Hey, real quick, what made me stop was Trey Lance got a broken tip in his finger, by the way. That's what I just went, ooh, and stopped for.
Because I might have to change my last place pick.
It was a black coach, but I can't remember his name because they hired him thinking that it was going to try to sway Deshaun Watson to stay. But Deshaun was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I'm out of here, though, bro. Go ahead, Daniel. While I look up the Houston Texans coach.
Yeah, I gotta go. I like Tyrod Taylor and I like Brandon Cooks, and they got some good running backs. They have 3 running backs. Well, I don't like David Johnson, but I do like.
I was going to say, I hope you don't say David Johnson, man.
Nah, I don't like David Johnson, but I do like my boy Ingram, and I do like Phillip Lindsay. But I feel like the Jags are set up to not finish last. I mean, they can run the ball. They got Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, and they got
I
DJ
got it.
Chark. Yeah, I gotta go with the Texans, man.
Texans coach is David Culley. David Culley is
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Texans, man.
And then we
What'd you
go
say his name was? David.
David Culley.
David Culley.
Oh,
Yeah, he sounds
With a
like he
C.
sell insurance.
Yeah. And then we got the AFC North.
Y'all
For me,
insurance people, man.
for me, it's the Bengals.
That's right. You sell insurance.
Him and David both. But Ralph, who you got finishing last in the AFC North?
The Steelers.
Ooh, damn. Drew, who you got?
Bengals.
Bengals. Ike.
Bengals.
Bengals. Daniel.
Big B's.
Big
Bengals.
B. Bengals. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Ralph. You got the Steelers finna last.
Y'all gonna see. I like
Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
I like
And then
Joe too.
You got the AFC West. Give me the Broncos to finish last in this division. Ralph, who you got?
The Raiders.
Look, for the people who are watching, I'm doing this purely just to pick against Ralph because the
That sound
last 2
good.
years he has picked against my Lakers, our Lakers, every year for the past 2 years. So I'm going against him. I'm going to finish last in this division. All right, go ahead. Who you got?
The Broncos. And
There
only
you go.
because I ain't never liked Ralph. He gets on my last nerve.
So yeah.
Seriously, I think it's a toss up between them and the Raiders, but I'm gonna give last place to the Broncos, man.
That sounds good.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I do think the Raiders
listen.
finish last.
I think Teddy Bridgewater is not good. So
Bro, we got a top 5 defense.
He hate on her
right?
Louisville
I do
quarterback.
like y'all deep. I do like
Top
y'all
5,
defense,
bro.
I do like y'all defense, and y'all got weapons. I just don't like y'all quarterback situation.
You right. I can't argue that too much.
No, I got the Raiders. I think John Gruden. I think even though he signed that 10-year contract,
Yeah, his time's come to an end.
Yeah, I think players is like, all right, bro, whatever, man. So I got the Raiders do finishing last. All jokes aside in that division.
How many games? They won 8 games last year, didn't they?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
That was
I think so. Yeah, they was 8.
They was
8 or 9.
Yeah,
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Who's they number one? Who's they receivers now?
Shit.
Waller.
They got
I'm saying Waller's they
and
tight
they got
end,
the
but
bull
who's they
from
receiver?
they got the
That's
bull
only
from Alabama.
Henry Ruggs.
Jerry Judy.
Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, that's right. They got Ruggs.
But they got somebody else too. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all. But I'm probably
Walker or
gonna go
something
with,
like no, that's the tight end.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders because the defense. That's why I'm going with the Raiders. Like I said, I like the Broncos to finish second. The thing is, you can say whatever you want about Teddy, but he don't turn the ball over. So
Absolutely,
let's give that
bro.
defense a chance.
Remember when the Broncos won the Super Bowl? That's exactly what happened.
Are you comparing
Peyton
Teddy Bridgewater to Peyton Manning?
But remember how Peyton played that
Peyton Manning.
season. Do you remember how he
Peyton
played
Manning.
that season? Yeah, he was not the same Peyton Manning.
He was like 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say he couldn't throw the ball 20 yards.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let y'all upset me on this Monday.
That's all good. That's all good.
And then we're gonna go to. Did I get yours, Drew? You said the
Raiders. Right.
Okay.
They got John Brown. That's who they picked up.
AFC East, last division. Who y'all got picking going last? I'm gonna say give me the Jets finish. Let's toss up between Patriots and the Jets, to be honest. But let me get the Jets finishing last this division. Who you get?
You know, this one's tough, man. I like Zach Wilson. Out of all these quarterbacks that I've seen in the preseason, I really do like Zach Wilson. So I'm going to go with the Pats.
I just don't think he has enough, I got it. I just don't think he has. I mean, like you said, he does look like he's legit and the real deal, but I just don't think he has enough really to take them out of doing anything for real. But Drew, go ahead.
Man, I can't put the Patriots down there. They spent too much damn money this offseason to be down there. I got
nobody
down there. They spent way too much time. Everybody be fired.
Having those weapons don't mean nothing if you ain't got nobody to get them the ball. I know Mac Jones looks promising.
Return of the Mac, man.
Hey, Cam had some zip on that ball. Now,
which
one looked good in the preseason game against my boys.
So, and let's see. Rick agrees with you as well. They spent all their money in the offseason. They better not finish last.
Right. They better not.
But who you got in that division finishing last, Drew?
Huh?
Who you got finishing last in that division?
Jets.
Jets. Okay.
I got two.
I'm a go with the Jets, but I will say this: if Bill Belichick sticks with Cam,
He's in trouble.
the Patriots will finish last. But if he goes with Mac Jones, they'll finish third.
It sounds like Mac's gonna start for real.
I mean,
That's what it starts.
He
I just can't see
he
Sound
Bill
like
starting
should
rookie,
he
but
should because Cam. Hey, I've done said this before. Cam has not been good since he started looking like
bro.
somebody's auntie.
and not even to be funny, like I vouched for Cam, and we had this conversation. What was it 2 weeks ago? And we was picking the QB battle, and I wanted to still go with Cam, but from what I've seen in these preseason games since we've had that show, I almost say you got to go with Mac Jones, man.
He's just not good
Yeah,
anymore.
he's
And
just not.
it's not that I'm saying
It's just the way
like
he's throwing the ball.
I don't dislike Cam because I used to like Cam, but I just don't think he's good anymore. Like once
He
he
has to
wasn't
load up
once
on
he
his throws now.
once he wasn't a runner anymore,
Yeah.
he couldn't beat you with his legs anymore. It took away from his game because
So you're saying he Lamar Jackson?
Nobody ever
He can still
trusted his
run
arm.
though.
So you're saying he's
Not like
Lamar?
that.
I think Daniel's the one who said it, but he said it looks like it hurts Cam when he throws the ball
Yeah,
deep.
he loads.
Yeah,
when he
it's that
threw,
long load up.
when
Like
he
it's just
threw
weird, man.
against the
Hey
Eagles,
man,
it was like he was like,
Hey,
like
man,
you got to do all that to throw
dark,
20
bro.
yards, bro.
hey, it's because his panties are too tight.
Stop it, Ike. Stop,
Ain't
bro.
messing with this guy,
Stop,
man.
bro.
then Rick said Cam will start, Mac will start after the Tampa game. When
Well, you know what?
Week 4? I seen
They
that
play
earlier.
us week
They
4.
played week 4.
Hey, Cam's gonna get blown out, and they're gonna say they're gonna sit him at the end of the bench. He's gonna be over with the towel over his head like he always does.
Bro.
Sitting over
Man, I
there
told
saying,
y'all when I saw Mac make it when he threw that 45-yard pass on the money, I put it in the chat. He's gonna
hey,
be the
but
he's gonna play most games.
Hey, he threw it on the money, but it doesn't. What I'm saying, I want to see him do that against first string players.
I get what you're saying, yeah, for sure.
Like,
and that's why
I'm
they're
not saying
struggling with starting them.
Zach Wilson looks like the second best QB.
Oh my god, man, bro.
I'm just not
Zach
picking him
Wilson,
for Rookie of the Year because of lack of talent.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will be solid because Robert Saleh's going to run the ball and they're definitely going to play defense. But yeah, Mac Jones looks like he's better than Cam right now. Maybe not experience wise, but as far as arm talent wise,
Devontae Smith been a Rookie of the Year. I'm telling you.
Stop, bro.
He winning Rookie of the Year.
He had Jalen throwing it to him.
Before we move on to the Super Bowl predictions, Rick Hall
Lawrence should be.
Mac is going to be better than Trevor Lawrence and Trey Lance. What do y'all think of that?
I can't say that I disagree. I think a lot of people have said that Mac Jones was the most NFL-ready quarterback that came out of this draft. So, I mean, I guess we shall see.
I think he's going to be better. I think he's going to be better than both of them also.
I've never been a real Trevor Lawrence fan.
Nah, I'm not a fan of Trevor Lawrence either. And Trey Lance, we ain't seen enough of Trey Lance to really even say. Like,
he looks like the real deal, though.
Can be a job.
But it's looking like the real deal when you playing against second and you playing against people who are trying to make a team.
Right.
It doesn't really show you what he really has yet. We ain't got to see it yet.
Jamarcus Russell,
he could be great. He could be great though, but I mean, we got to see it first.
We don't know. There's not enough evidence out there to know.
I just think his ability to extend plays and get out the pocket alone is enough reason to put him over there with that statue Jimmy Guap.
Hey, now look. Now I agree that he definitely should be starting over Jimmy Garoppolo, but definitely that's a definite because that dude is terrible.
Hey, bro.
I just think the problem with Lawrence is they tried to make him seem like he's Peyton Manning. I don't think he will be Peyton Manning, but he will be good. He definitely will make some Pro Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
I got him for Rookie of the Year. I don't care how many games Mac Jones plays. I think that they have enough on offense, and he's good enough. Because we've seen him play without his starting offensive lineman. When you got Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, DJ Chark, and you got one other guy I'm forgetting, he's going to look like similar to Burrow. Now, I don't think that he's going to be Peyton Manning. I don't think he's going to live up to the hype, but I mean, I think he's going to be good. I would honestly pick Zach Wilson.
They're not going to be able to protect him.
if Zach Wilson had that cast, I would go with Zach Wilson.
Man,
I'm still going with him for Rookie of the Year. Trevor Lawrence, Rookie of the Year.
Hey, who said that, Q?
Rick Hall, he said Chris Jones is the only person to think Jimmy grew up as a starter.
That's 100% accurate. The only person.
From his Spoken Minds co-host, Chris Jones says some of the most ridiculous stuff that you ever heard in your life.
I like Jimmy Guap, man.
Hey, no, seriously, between him,
y'all leave my guy Jones alone.
Between him and Drew,
here we go.
I don't know who says the craziest stuff ever. This dude said that the Eagles is gonna make the playoff. Man,
Rick, who's the worst
team, man? I'm telling you, man.
Rick, who is the worst team in the NFC East? Just put your comment on there when you're ready. We're gonna go to the next subject.
Oh my goodness. Hey, man. But the thing about Chris Jones is people have to forget Chris Jones likes to drink a lot. So we'll just leave it at that. He likes to drink a lot, man. But let's go on to the Super Bowl.
Nah, man. It's more than that. Something wrong with that guy. Seriously. Like I almost started a GoFundMe so we could send him to get some help for real.
Get checked out.
This is Rick Hall. He said Eagles to finish last in the NFC East.
See, these are Giants fans. They mad at us right now.
I don't even know this. I don't even know this guy, Rick, but he got some smarts.
Man, so last season in the Super Bowl, we saw Tampa Bay versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs went to back-to-back Super Bowls. So I'm asking the fellas, what is your Super Bowl prediction? We're gonna start it off with Ralph. Go ahead.
Yeah, ready for this?
Man, watch this. Watch this.
The Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns.
That's all you can't knock that. You can't knock it.
I won't get mad at that.
I am.
Even though we all know that Aaron Rodgers will get to the NFC Championship game and lose like he always does.
I just don't think the Buccaneers will be back, and I feel like that's his biggest competition. So,
you think they're a bigger competition than the Rams?
We shall see what happens with the Rams. I got the Cardinals in that division.
Oh my gosh, Ralph! Didn't me, you, and B-Let, didn't we go through this about whooping y'all big brothers' asses and like? Did we go through this whole thing? You know, Aaron Rodgers and Sons, and
I don't care about last year. I don't care about last season.
No, talk to him, Ralph. Talk to him.
Okay, Drew, what's your Super Bowl prediction?
Ravens Packers.
You know what? But y'all doing this, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all slide today. I'm gonna let you cook last on this. Daniel, who you got Super Bowl prediction?
Hey, before Daniel goes, can Drew say that one more time?
He said Ravens.
What? Ravens Packers.
I just wanted to hear.
Hey, he don't even believe it. That's why
Ravens Packers.
That's why I said, Daniel,
I'm not stop disrespecting my guy Lamar.
I'm not gonna let them get me in my feelings today, man, because I'm not doing this slander with the Packers thing today. But anyways, Daniel, who you got? Rams versus who in the Super Bowl?
Brian, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm thinking my Rams will go to the NFC Championship. I don't know after that. We lost a lot on defense. I gotta see the first 4 weeks of the season before I can make a real prediction. Sonny Michel, we gotta lean on him. He's always hurt. But for the sake of the show, I'm gonna go Rams. It's hard to go against the Chiefs, man, but I just think their defense is trash. And I'm gonna go Rams.
If you say the Bills,
I'm going Rams, Bills.
Nah, get the fuck.
It's funny you said that.
Look, my guy said that. Now with Gus Edwards, they're running back.
Oh, Rams. He got Rams, and man, y'all killing me on this show.
The Bills are the only team that can beat the Chiefs, bro. The Bills are the only team that can beat the Chiefs.
He said if Daniel say Rams, and I need him to admit that the Rams are Super Bowl or bust live. Daniel, floor is yours.
They are.
The Rams are NFC Championship or bust live.
Look at him.
Don't get care.
Hey, if we just
Hey,
out
that's why.
BS, I'm gonna tell y'all the Eagles are finna be in the Super Bowl too.
Hey, bro, just go ahead and get my guy early exit.
I ain't mad at the Josh. I ain't mad at the Bills and Josh Allen pick because Josh Allen's my MVP. But
Man,
we'll talk about that next segment.
He said stop. He said stop the cap. Oh man, but Ike, who you got as your Super Bowl prediction?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I cut him out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's because he's
Look
got
at
his
y'all,
little
see?
Look at
thing over
y'all.
his head.
Ralph always got some crazy stuff to say, man. See, that's why I don't like him. Of course, I got the champs making it to the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
but I got us playing this year. I got us playing Buffalo.
Makes sense.
Buffalo Bills. Okay.
Man, y'all
I
gonna
think-
get off his Josh Allen train.
MVP,
I think it
bro.
comes.
Book it.
We great get to that.
We can talk about the
We
MVP.
great get to that.
For me, let me get Tampa Bay versus the Tennessee Titans. I already told y'all why. It's just a matchup. And actually, Tennessee Titans is not a far fetch. For me, I don't see Kansas City Chiefs making it because when's the last time we seen a team make it three straight years to the Super Bowl?
The
I mean,
Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
the Buffalo Bills went 4 straight, but that's what early 90s,
And they lost every one.
and they lost every one. So everybody on this panel knows how hard, or knows for teams how hard it is to at least make one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to make 2, but to get 3 in a row,
That's damn near impossible.
that's a lot. So as great as Patrick Mahomes is, and he's probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now, I just don't see them getting to 3 straight Super Bowls. So let me get the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Bucks as my Super Bowl prediction. And like Ike was just talking about, hold on, let's get this up here real quick. We got to stop acting like the Packers wasn't an A-Rod walk-in touchdown away from beating
Absolutely, bro.
the Bucks. Hey,
he
you
didn't
know
do
what?
it.
Who
They
said
absolutely were, but like Daniel just said, they didn't do it.
I don't know why he didn't do it. I'm an A-Rod guy.
Nobody knows why he didn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like it made no sense.
So man, so I'm not disagreeing with you. Who was it? I think it was Rick Hall. I'm not disagreeing with you, but at the same time, he didn't do it. So hey, it is what it is. And then you see what we did to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. So I mean, we'll talk about
That was ugly.
I mean, But anyways, let's talk about the MVP. Who we think will be the MVP of the upcoming season. For me, I think it's only maybe 3 guys to go with. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started off. I'm gonna go with my light-skinned brother, Patrick Mahomes. I think he's gonna have another outstanding regular season. So give me Pat Mahomes for the MVP of the season. Ralph, who you got?
Josh Allen. You see a couple people. You see a couple. I've said it before we even got here. Multiple people have already picked Josh Allen to be in the Super Bowl next year, and I can see why they did. But it's Josh Allen for me, man. He's ascended each year. He's only getting better. If not for Pat Mahomes, I feel like he has one of the strongest arms in the league. Can make any throw.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen, man, MVP.
Oh my God. Anyways, Drew, who you got as your MVP, man?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay, boy.
Go ahead, say Lamar.
I look at this point.
Man,
Ike's not even amused with the
I
bull.
want to say Lamar. I want to say Aaron, but I don't think he's going to go back to back. Man, I'm trying to think of somebody who got a lot to prove. You ain't getting Josh Allen. Ain't no way in hell he's winning MVP. You get that out of here. And I'll never say Dak. I puke before I say that one.
He's not winning no MVP. No.
Man,
why you think about that, Drew? Rick said the NFL needs to quit playing and give Aaron Donald an award. That's very
I agree.
That's
I
a
agree.
very good point.
I agree, but it's a passing league, so majority of the time it's going to be a quarterback. But hey, man, you ain't got no disagreement from me over here with that. But go ahead, Drew.
Man, I can't really even think of who I want to pick for real.
It's the guy you don't want to say.
Tom Brady.
Man, it is not Josh Allen over my dead body. Jalen Hurts will win MVP before Josh Allen wins.
Shit.
Let me go. Man, you know what? Let me go Lamar. My boy does got a lot to prove because even though he won a playoff game, they're still talking about him. Still putting this crap receiver or quarterback from Wyoming that's a running back as a better player than him.
For sure, Bateman's already hurt. If you got to rely on Sammy Watkins, you out here bad.
That
Drew.
man won MVP, and you couldn't have named there's anybody besides Mark Ingram that was on the offensive.
He ran for 1,200 yards.
Hey,
he's
Drew.
not gonna get away with running the ball like that, man.
Drew,
Yo.
you earned a new nickname today.
Let me hear.
I'm gonna start calling you the White Chris Jones.
The White Chris Jones.
Damn.
I would put Chris Jones on nobody, bro.
Hey, man,
like,
Hey,
look,
what's in your cup, Drew? Drew,
that's
what's in your
why
cup?
that's why when Chris Jones couldn't make it to the
We got
Spoken
moonshine
Mind
in
show,
there.
we asked Drew to replace him because it was like having the same person there.
just light skin.
Just like skin. That's it. It's Chris Jones. Just like skin. That's all.
Pigment challenge.
Oh man, that's crazy. But Ike, who you got as your MVP prediction?
Hey, I'm with Ralph, man. Josh Allen. I really think, hey man, that guy is really that good, man.
Why? What y'all?
Hey,
please, somebody tell me.
I seen it.
What did you not see?
I seen it 2 years ago. I was like, this dude right here is legit.
He
went to the playoffs 2 years
same
ago.
as Carson Wentz did, and all of y'all said that Carson Wentz was not that dude.
You said he what?
He looked the same. His year last year was very
it.
comparable to Wentz's 2017, and y'all all said
his year last year.
Yes. His season last year was comparable to Wentz's 2017.
We gonna start a GoFundMe.
When everybody when all the analysts started going off with Wentz.
You talking about 4 years ago, right?
Same stuff.
Absolutely. We have forgotten what Wentz was 4 years ago.
I didn't. I remember what he looked like.
What was Wentz's numbers?
He had like 30 touchdowns through 12 games.
He had like 36 touchdowns. He didn't play the full season. He played like 14 games. 36 touchdowns. He threw the most touchdowns in the Eagles franchise history. And
is that when Nick Foles won y'all the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah. That's Eagles quarterback.
What season was this? You said 2017?
2017.
Yeah. Yep. So this was Wentz's numbers before he went down.
32 touchdowns, I believe.
3,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And then let me look at Josh Allen's real quick. Josh Allen's stats. You said it was comparable to last season, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Josh Allen had 40, I believe.
Exactly. I say Josh 40 picks.
Josh Allen was 4,500, 37 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. So he's not far off.
It's not far
off. In a full season, so he's not too far off.
He's got a number one receiver. Wentz's was Alshon Jeffrey.
So
but you said that Wentz was the MVP that year. So why would Josh Allen not be the MVP? You just made our point.
We got a good point.
Hey.
I said Wentz was the front runner for MVP.
Oh, now you changing it.
He was.
So if Josh Allen put up those kind of numbers, then you saying he's like a front runner.
But that's not. You're talking about a full season.
You can't change.
I think this is the bigger question.
Tom Brady won MVP that year because
Tom Brady deserved it.
What do you got against Josh Allen?
He deserved it. But
you know what?
Hey, get hurt. Wentz won MVP.
Ralph, can I answer your question? I want to answer the question because I know why Drew don't like Josh Allen.
Okay, go ahead.
Why?
I need to know.
Because a lot of us say that Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson, and he cannot handle it.
No. Ask Drake. Go ask Drake Kelly.
No, I'm just saying
though. Josh Allen since he came out of college.
What is it though? What is it
Why
don't you like him? What do you not like?
The first year he was finally accurate. Last year he's inaccurate as hell. Wow. Josh is not better than Lamar.
Wait a second. Drew,
just say that y'all like Lamar Jackson because he went to Louisville.
Drew, let me say this, Drew. He's not better than Lamar. He's way better than Lamar.
Then why you say he's a better passer than Lamar, right? Why does he
Lamar's a better runner. Lamar's a better runner.
Why does he have twice the interceptions Lamar does?
Because he actually throws the
ball. He's run just as much as Lamar has too.
But he actually throws the ball. Lamar don't even throw the ball. Plus,
Lamar's throwing more touchdowns.
Bro, look, we're gonna see this year. He's not Lamar Jackson's not better than him, bro.
If you put their numbers up side by side, it ain't either one of y'all choosing Josh Allen. Put that.
I've seen the numbers
like Reggie did, and y'all ain't choosing.
I saw the numbers.
Y'all ain't choosing Josh Allen.
Because I need a quarterback when we get down by 10 points that can get me back in the game, and he's
when
not that guy.
Josh Allen ever done that?
What? Josh Allen's never been losing and got him back in the game. Go back to 2019. Go back to 2019.
What game?
They made the playoffs. Go back to 2019. He led 2 fourth quarter comebacks that year.
From down 10.
Plus, I can say this: Lamar's not going to throw a lot of interceptions when he's throwing the ball nowhere near anybody.
I know Drew, they stressing you out.
The more
bro.
inaccurate quarterback would have more interceptions and a lower completion percentage.
Not when you're not throwing the ball.
Lamar has a better QBR, a
Look
better
at this.
completion percentage, more yards, more touchdowns, and less interceptions. Any other quarterback in the world, y'all gonna say Lamar's a better quarterback.
I'm gonna kill this narrative.
And let's be real, y'all don't like Lamar because he went to Louisville. Same reason you don't like Teddy.
I don't.
No, it's
Well,
not.
nobody said they didn't like
not
Lamar.
that good.
Though.
He's just not that good.
It's not personal, bro.
We don't dislike Lamar Jackson.
It has nothing to do with it.
We just don't think he's better than Josh Allen.
That's it. That's all.
Look, he had 37 touchdowns, right? Look this up, Q. I think I'm accurate, but Diggs only had 8 touchdowns. So who do you throw the other 31 touchdowns
Come on,
to?
talk about it.
Because they don't have nobody else. They got Cole Beasley, somebody that the Dallas Cowboys
He's one of the best
let go.
slot receivers in the game.
Guess how many touchdowns Cole Beasley had? 4. So let's keep going. Who was he throwing to? Nobody.
Who's their tight end? Then they have
Tyler Kroft.
Kroft, yeah.
Tyler Kroft, he had like 3 touchdowns.
Didn't they have they had somebody else too, didn't they? The dude the Patriots just signed or something. Wasn't it them?
John Brown? He missed half the season.
No, tight end. I'm talking about tight end.
No, the Henry kid and the kid from the Titans, they didn't come from Bills.
Okay, that's right. I was thinking.
So I'm saying. So I mean, he's slinging that thing to everybody.
Right, or whoever.
Now he's got Sanders. Sanders had 700 and something yards and 6 or 7 touchdowns with a dead arm Drew Brees in 11 games last year. It's a given. 40 touchdowns for Josh Allen. I think that Mahomes can give him a run.
Say it's a given. He throws for 40 touchdowns this year.
Absolutely.
Given.
Wow.
Bro, he has Emmanuel and he got Diggs.
40 touchdowns.
And he still
40?
got Cole Beasley.
I like this.
I'm gonna give you the top 3. My top 3, because I mean honestly they don't give running backs enough credit. He threw 37 last year, and he upgraded his wide receiver position.
So that's 3.
All right, look. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so I'm going Josh Allen. I'm gonna go Josh Allen first.
The running game didn't get no better.
I'm gonna go with Mahomes 2, and I'm gonna go with A-Rod 3. I think A-Rod's gonna have a similar repeat of last year. I think his touchdowns come down a little bit because he threw like 49.
Are you saying the MVP race this year?
MVP race.
Okay.
I think A-Rod 3rd. 49 touchdowns. That's a lot to repeat.
You said Allen, Mahomes, then A-Rod.
Yeah.
I got the same. Look,
I was about to say I agree with
in the same exact order.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to read.
Hey, guess what?
Lamar probably
Lamar was nowhere on that list. He was, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down there.
I can't wait to revisit.
And it's like no disrespect to Lamar, Drew, by us saying Josh Allen
with worse supporting.
This is why I'm going with Allen though, because you still got to factor in team. I don't think Josh Allen's going to throw the most touchdowns, but I think his team out of those 3 teams,
have a running game.
I don't think he's going to have the most touchdowns. They got a committee. They got Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, and I forgot the third guy. Yeah, so Zach Moss was already out of Utah, but I just think they'll have the best record. I think the Packers will win like 11.
For real.
I think the Chiefs will probably win 11. I think the Bills are looking at 12 or 13 wins, in my opinion.
And you
so that's why I got them first.
And you keep talking about he has way better numbers.
I just don't know about these numbers he's talking about, bro.
The numbers are close.
Wait a second.
The numbers are close.
What I'm saying though is, you know, Josh Allen has only played with 2 seasons.
3
seasons.
4.
This is his 4th coming.
This is coming into his 4th.
Lamar's only 1 year ahead of him.
I'm saying it's coming into his 4th. But you look.
The passing's not close though.
You look at last year's.
Then why aren't his numbers way better?
But you look at last year's numbers. Josh
his
Allen
accuracy's 3% more, and he's thrown for less yards and less touchdowns.
Josh Allen threw for 4,500 yards last year. Jackson threw for
3,300.
2,700. He didn't even throw.
Not even 3,000. Oh my god.
How many
but
yards
that don't matter though, bro.
How many yards did Diggs have?
That ain't Josh Allen's fault.
Who's Lamar?
Let me ask
go to the year before. Go to the year before. How many yards did Josh Allen have?
Let me ask you this real quick. Drew, because
Yep.
isn't it upon the quarterback to make the wide receivers better as well? So you keep saying that Lamar Jackson didn't throw for X amount of yards, but isn't it a comeback? Because if we look at the elite quarterbacks, I mean, take Aaron Rodgers for example. Before he got
Adams.
Before he got Adams, who was his receivers?
Bro. He's always who was the number one? James Jones.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
James Jones. Don't throw James Jones out there like he was Julio.
No, I'm not saying like he's Julio, but James Jones wasn't a slouch.
Come on, bro.
Tom Brady.
He got a big
Ain't
contract in Oakland after he left.
Tom Brady had a bunch of
Tom
seasons
Brady
where
throwing
he didn't
30-something
have.
touchdowns with nobody.
He always had Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman's been one of the best slot receivers ever played a game.
Man, no, he was.
bro.
Nobody talked about
wait
him.
a second.
Oh my God.
Tom Brady made him a good slot receiver.
Thank you.
Wow.
The same thing with Wes
make
Welker.
Rob Gronkowski a great tight end.
The same thing with Wes Welker. Tom Brady helped.
He made Wes Welker.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he sure did.
Absolutely. He played a major part of his success.
Wes Welker went to Denver and did all right until he.
I'm gonna give you an example.
He did okay.
Chris Hogan had a good season when he played with Tom Brady. When he left Tom Brady, we've never heard of him again.
Hey, you know what? I give you one even better, Daniel. What's his name? Troy Brown. Ain't that his name?
Absolutely, bro.
Super Bowl MVP.
I'll give you one better.
What's the
Jamar Gaffney
thing had to come back to Tom Brady because he knew that's where it was at. Tom Brady was gonna make him better. But anyways, we're gonna get off the MVP.
Josh, comparing Tom Brady to Lamar Jackson.
We're not comparing. We're just saying the weapons that he had, bro.
And I know y'all ain't putting Josh Allen on that level. Who's Josh Allen making better?
We're putting Josh Allen above Lamar, though.
Who's Josh Allen making better?
Everybody, clearly, because he threw 37 touchdowns.
Name one person. He threw
37 touchdowns, and Stephon Diggs only had 8. So he's making a lot of people better.
How many yards did he have? It don't shit. Anybody can score a touchdown. You right to go.
How many yards did who have?
4,500.
How many yards Stephon Diggs have?
He had about 1,400.
Thank you.
Yeah, because he's getting them darts from Josh Allen.
So let me ask you a question, Andrew. Are we counting does the yards win the games or does touchdowns win games?
Did Josh Allen's ever have a 1,000-yard receiver before Stephon Diggs came? So did Josh Allen make Stephon Diggs, or did Stephon Diggs make Josh Allen?
How about if Lamar Jackson actually goes and throws the ball 34 times a game? Then he might have a 1,000-yard receiver.
Why are you
but
blaming?
He don't.
Does Lamar Jackson call the plays in the huddle?
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson wants to run.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson wants to run.
What you don't understand, Drew, is they call the plays to his strength.
They built the system.
They ain't saying Lamar.
They not all throwing plays.
They not saying Lamar now. We know you got that.
So they was throwing 40 times with Joe Flacco.
Well, we want you to run 22 times. They're not doing that, bro.
40 times with Joe Flacco. No, they wasn't throwing the ball with Joe Flacco neither.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were. That's the problem.
So who gets the blame for Lamar not throwing the ball?
Let me give you Joe Flacco's numbers.
The Ravens have always ran the ball. Jamal Lewis, Ray Rice, they have.
When they had Kyle Bowler, when they had Kyle Bowler,
and Trent Dilfer freaking throwing the ball. Come on, bro.
I'm about to give you.
Joe Flacco won the Super Bowl. Who was their running back? How many times did he run the ball?
Ray Rice.
And he ran 20 some odd times that game.
But during that playoff run, when they won the Super Bowl, who led them to the Super Bowl? It was Joe Flacco. It was not the running game. Joe Flacco got hot. Joe Flacco got paid because he got hot.
Absolutely.
Joe Flacco in Baltimore, 3,600 yards, 3,600 yards, 3,600 yards, 3,800 yards, 3,900 yards, 4,000 yards, 4,300 yards. What do you mean he ain't throwing the ball?
Oh, bro, you gotta stop
how many pass attempts?
Nah, come on, bro. You breaking it down too much, bro. You gotta stop, bro.
All right, man. We gonna go on to the next topic.
Next topic, man.
They had receivers then. Torrey Smith and Quan Bolden.
Oh my God,
bro. We gonna move on to the next topic.
Daniel Shard,
which is a sleeper playoff contender. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off first. Who a team that didn't make the playoffs last year, but I do think will actually be a sleeper team. If you can really even call this team a sleeper team that will be in playoff contention, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I feel like Justin Herbert, whatever that boy's last name, came out the gates firing, put everybody on notice as a rookie. I think he backs that up this season. Actually gets the Chargers into the playoffs. So that is my sleeper team for playoff contention. Ralph, who you got?
I gave you two. My AFC, of course, Denver Broncos. Book it. But NFC, I don't know if you want to call it a sleeper team, but I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs.
You keep on testing me with this damn Broncos. But anyways, Drew, who you got as your sleeper team for the playoff contender?
Man, I got the Denver Broncos as one of them, and I got the Philadelphia Eagles as the other.
Hey, Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph.
I
Drew's
know.
hilarious.
I know.
If he picks this guy over in that corner, if he picks your team,
I know,
your team
bro.
ain't gonna be shit.
Hey, Ralph, I was the kiss of death last year, baby. It's an all new
Bruh.
one this year. We had our COVID year.
We're riding this train.
Oh, okay. All right, who you got as your sleeper playoff contender?
In the AFC, I have the Chargers.
Okay.
And in the NFC, I have the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
They're not a
Right,
sleeper.
and William Sweat, he said Dolphins are Chargers in the AFC, Vikings are Cardinals in the NFC. Daniel, who you got?
I like what
Did,
William Sweat just said. Like all four of those.
That's right. The Dolphins barely missed the playoffs, but they won 10 games. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the Dolphins, yeah.
I don't
got faith
just
in
don't
Tua,
believe.
bro.
I don't believe in Tua. I just
Me
don't.
neither, bro.
I'm going with. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I don't think they're gonna win the division, but I think they'll get one of the 7 playoff spots.
Yes,
I'm gonna go
sir.
with Denver. I've already said I think Denver will fight for that 7th spot.
Let's go.
Hey, can I ask a question? How is the Cardinals considered a sleeper? Nobody is.
They didn't make the playoffs last year, bro.
Okay.
That was Drew Kelly Quinn. I take it. Drew, I was tagging you because it was a Carson Wentz. It wasn't Carson Wentz. It was a Lamar Jackson conversation that took place. Drew.
Who was it?
Drake Kelly.
Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, Drake Kelly. So when you check that out tonight, fast forward to that part, your man Drew, he needed your help a little bit on that.
He just knows. He knows Josh. He's gonna start laughing as soon as he hears Josh Allen.
Because he likes Josh Allen. So yeah,
we've been talking about this all week.
Gotcha. And you said who you got for your sleeper contender, Daniel?
I got I'm going with who I think I want. The Cardinals have probably the best chance to me of making a playoff spot that wasn't in the playoffs. They probably have the best chance with the moves they made. I just feel like I think the Broncos will be fighting for that 7th spot. If they get higher, I'll be surprised. But I think they just fight for the last spot. They win the playoffs, so I'm rolling with them.
Hey, I'm right there with you. But last topic of the day of our NFL preseason special. Appreciate everybody for kicking and hanging with us so far. Which is what team which made the playoffs last season will take a step back. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started off real quick. Make mine, point straight to the point. Pittsburgh Steelers are not making the playoffs this season. They're the luckiest 11-0 team that we've probably ever seen in our life. Man, Pittsburgh Steelers ain't making the playoffs this year. So that's the team for me that's going to take a step back and regress. They got, Ben Roethlisberger, who plays and acts like he's older than Tom Brady at this point. So Pittsburgh Steelers regress, taking a step back. They ain't making the playoffs. Ralph, go ahead. Floor is yours.
We totally agree. My AFC team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and my NFC team, I kind of went with the Saints and the Seahawks, but I just don't think the Seahawks are going to be that good of a team this year, bro. So that's the team I'm going to go with.
Man, Drew, who you got?
I got the Seahawks for sure. I don't think they'll miss the playoffs, but I definitely think the Bills are taking a step back this year. Most definitely think they'll take a step back.
Here we
go. And I'm trying to think who all made the playoffs last year.
Now you might be worse than Chris Jones,
bro. He's crazy, bro.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm telling y'all how.
Oh my god!
I think the Bills are that good. I think they're the most overhyped team of the year, and I think Josh Allen is the most overhyped quarterback since Carson Wentz.
It's moonshine in that cup. I'm sold on it.
Hey, Drew, you talk your truth, bro. You talk your truth.
I gotta give Drew a hard time though.
Y'all need a different opinion. Y'all can't all be a bunch of
you right
up here.
Hey, Drew, you right there. Hey, man, I like you. You wrong, but I like where you at with it, bro. I like where you at with it, though.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Take a step back and miss the playoffs this year.
Hey, who you got, man?
I can't be mad at that.
You said me?
Yeah.
Before I say who I got, look, I used to think that my cousin Petey was the worst when it came to talking sports.
Oh, go.
Then Chris topped him. Drew has now topped both of them. Drew might, for real. Drew might.
I can't
be
wait
worse
until we
I've
come out
ever
and
heard.
surprise folks this year. Because
Why the Rams suck? I'm
coming.
confused now, man.
Just mark that down right now. When we
What
come
they
out
do
and
to
start
him?
shocking people this year,
Hey,
I'm coming to
man.
you first.
He's a
Well,
Packers fan, so I feel it.
Okay, no, say less. Say
In the
less.
AFC, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers also. And in the NFC, I have them Saints.
I forgot.
Who that said gonna be sitting on that couch?
And my guy Daniel, to round us out, who takes a step back and regresses this season?
The obvious is the Saints. They just don't. I mean, Michael Thomas is probably going to miss at least 4 games. I'm definitely going to go. I think the Steelers are not going to be as bad as people think, but they definitely not going to win 11 games. So I got to roll with the Steelers. I had one. Oh, and I also had the Colts. The Colts is just he just out here being a trouble. I got to go with the Colts because the Colts just too many what ifs. What if T.Y. Hilton can play 11 games? What if Wentz can finish the season? Like, I ain't got time for that. So I'm going with the Colts because they was 11-5 last year, or 11-5 last year. So
Phillip Rivers.
Hey, man. Everybody got their predictions. We got them locked and loaded. So when this season progresses, we can revisit this like Drew said, and we can see that the Eagles are still in last place in the NFC East. And then, anyways, I appreciate everybody.
See the Eagles schedule.
Before you go, I got a comment to Reginald Brown, man. Hey, man, his dude right there, man, he's still butt hurt, man.
Yep.
He butt hurt that we knocked him off twice last year.
Yeah, it seems like it. Is he a Saints fan?
No, he's a Packers fan.
No,
trolling.
The Eagles don't have a chance in hell of making the playoffs. I just looked at their fucking schedule. Excuse my language.
Hey,
they start off.
Our schedule and said we don't have a chance in hell. Oh, please.
Bro,
hey,
y'all gonna win week 1. I'm gonna give y'all a dub week 1, but y'all got the 49ers.
Week 2.
Y'all got the Chiefs, the Bucks.
Well,
I just don't see it. That's right out the gate.
We beating the Niners. We beating the
Bucks.
Falcons.
Listen to
we gonna lose to the Chiefs. We gonna lose to Tampa Bay.
No, y'all not.
We gonna beat the Carolina Panthers.
I doubt that.
That's 3-2 right there in the first 5 weeks. We'll be 3-2 after week 5.
Drew, I'll put you on the spot right now.
So,
bet your eyebrows on them going to the playoffs.
Oh no, man.
I don't play, bro. He's petty, bro.
I'll put you on the spot right now in front of everybody.
Have you met my wife? You know how much shit I already got for bets? At least say
14. Damn.
Reginald got y'all as 3-14.
Y'all probably have beat the Saints. Y'all probably beat the Jets. Y'all probably will beat the Cowboys once just because it's the Cowboys. Y'all beat the Lions. That's about all the gimme games y'all got. Every other game.
Hey, I don't think that the Saints and the Jets are gimme games.
Exactly.
I don't either. I'm just saying if I had to pick one.
I think they get swept by the Cowboys. I think they get swept by Washington. And
definitely Washington.
By the Giants.
Drew, just know I don't agree with Seattle, them, bro.
By the way.
I think the Eagles is going to be all right. They will not finish last in the NFC East. You can book that, man.
Okay. Well, y'all both going to.
So you saying that the Cowboys will finish last?
Nah, Cowboys is finishing first, bro.
Oh, okay.
You said the Giants is going to finish last.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
What is it? But anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in to another great show, especially our NFL preseason special. I appreciate everybody kicking it and chilling with us as Ike got the clock right there. If you can't check out the show, make sure you always go back and watch the full thing on the YouTube channel. Or hell, if you don't want to do that, you can sit down in your own confines and watch it on Fire Stick and Roku. Click on there and check us out as well. Make sure you subscribe to everything. You can also listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, SoundCloud, wherever you can listen to podcasts, man, you can check us out. All right, go ahead, man.
And watch Spoken Minds this Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all right. What do I get? What do I get if we make the playoffs?
His eyebrows.
His eyebrow.
I get your eyebrows.
I
Absolutely.
don't care about his eyebrow.
Man,
Yeah,
you ugly already. That ain't hurting you. You already look like you albino.
So cutting the eyebrows out. But so before we leave, Drew,
All
we
right,
got
we gonna talk.
Is this
Okay.
no? Is this a bet?
The
On the
Cardinals
show.
might be losing their cornerback,
Yeah, it's a
Malcolm
bet.
Butler. He's
It's a
considered
bet.
retired.
So hold
Damn
on,
bet.
Daniel. Hold on, Daniel. I just want to make sure we got it confirmed. We are betting the eyebrows that what the Eagles don't make the playoffs.
Or do. Live on the show. You
Live
gotta say
on the
live
show.
on the show.
Oh, I
Okay.
like this,
Okay,
man.
Live on the next Monday.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that confirmed. So hold on, when we cut the eyebrows off, can we do it live during the show for whoever?
Absolutely. We
Yeah,
got to,
live during the
bro.
show.
We got
Okay.
to.
Man, y'all just made my day.
I'm excited about football now.
Reginald said, "No, Drew, don't bet that, Drew.
Drew gonna have to work from home for 2 weeks.
Don't bet that, Drew."
Hey, Wallace, if you end up watching this, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna look a little funny at work for a couple weeks, man.
Listen,
man.
Ralph should have went ahead and pre-warned you, man.
Man, it's all good. Hey, man, it's for the.
Hey, I suckered you into taking this.
Yep,
I
so
knew-
did.
I knew-
And now you got you with it.
You should have held strong, Drew.
Ready.
But
We
you
ready.
believe in your Eagles. That's all that matters.
I
But we're gonna
believe
get on
in
up
them.
out of
We
here,
ready.
man. We appreciate everybody who tuned in with us. Checked us out today. Before we get out of here, we want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama, and we out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
Baby Q out there. My guy.